The HexArmor Safety 101 series provides straightforward education on industrial safety standards and testing methods, so you can make an informed decision when it comes to choosing hand and body PPE. At HexArmor, worker safety is always our #1 priority, and needle stick protection has always been a strength of HexArmor. There are many gloves on the market that make bold needle stick claims, but the official needle stick protection criteria can get confusing. There are 2 types of puncture protection standards: needle stick and industrial puncture. Today we're going to focus on needle stick protection. Prior to 2011, there was no standard needle stick puncture test. The puncture standards recognized around the world are the EN 388 and the ASTM 1342 industrial puncture tests. These tests use probes that do not represent needle stick hazards. Prior to 2011, in order to test for needle stick resistance, HexArmor modified the EN 388 and ASTM 1342 puncture tests and used a 25 gauge needle in place of the larger standard probes. In both tests, the probes are slowly pushed into the fabric sample. The heavier the weight needed to puncture the fabric, the higher the puncture rating. In 2011, ASTM, the North American-based International Safety Governing Board, acknowledged the dangers of hypodermic needles and announced a new test standard, the ASTM F2878. In this test, a 25 gauge needle is slowly pushed into the fabric sample under variable amounts of pressure. The heavier the pressure needed to puncture the fabric, the higher the needle resistance rating. With the new F2878, we are able to standardize needle stick testing results to an accredited standard. You can see how HexArmor's needle-resistant products with our protective tile technology stacks up against competitors. Our proprietary needle-resistant fabric is the most needle-resistant fabric on the market today. One important fact to remember is that most cuts or lacerations actually start as a puncture. So puncture, or needle stick protection, can be important for those dealing with all kinds of hazards, not just hypodermic needles. Take the HexArmor 9014 for example. This glove is used in the recycling industry where needle stick injuries are prevalent. We utilize 3 layers of our needle-resistant material in this glove, and the results are phenomenal. To date, EN 388 and ANSI ISCA 105 standards don't offer or recognize any needle stick testing. If you're looking for needle-resistant products, ask for the ASTM F2878 test score, the only accredited test for needle resistance. If you have any questions about needle stick resistance, safety standards, or any other safety issue, contact your local HexArmor sales representative today. Thanks and have a safe day.